How do young men perceive girls today? Social media, cultural norms, and personal experience all shape these perspectives. We interviewed several young men to understand their views. Here's what they had to say. At first glance, their description seems positive, highlighting intelligence, kindness, and confidence. However, the inclusion of words like dramatic and sensitive suggests an underlying stereotype that girls are overly emotional. Even the positive words may not be entirely neutral. Terms like pretty still reinforce the idea of appearance matters in defining a girl's worth. The way they describe girls' behavior implies an expectation that girls should act differently based on who they are with. The word crazy suggests that boys perceive girls' real personalities as exaggerated or unexpected. Meanwhile, comments about girls being more conscious around guys indicate an awareness that they are being watched or judged, implying an existing social pressure for girls to present themselves a certain way in male presence.
While these responses seem to acknowledge the struggles girls face, there's an underlying detachment. Phrases like "they endure" make it sound like an external observation rather than a deep understanding. Makes it seem like girls only gain respect from boys because girls suffer period cramps. Keyword: only respected because they suffer. But on the other hand, it is good that they acknowledge this fact. Their responses reveal an interesting contradiction. On one hand, they acknowledge that social media pressures girls to present a perfect image. On the other hand, the statement, "social media shows girls the way they want to be seen," shift the responsibility onto girls, as if they are actively choosing this pressure rather than being forced into it. This suggests a lack of recognition of how beauty standards are shaped by external forces rather than personal choices. Their words highlight a gap between friendships and romantic relationships. While friendships are viewed as equal, relationships still carry traditional gender roles. The phrase, "men are expected to provide more," reveals a lingering expectation for men to be the providers, a notion that contradicts their earlier appreciations for girls' independence. This contradiction suggests that while they recognize social changes, their personal belief may not fully align with them.
While some of them acknowledge instances of inappropriate male behavior, the way they frame their responses is telling. The phrase "awkward situation" avoids directly labeling the behavior as harassment. Similarly, their responses focus on their own actions, what they did to help, rather than discussing the root of the problem. This suggests a discomfort in directly confronting issues of toxic masculinity. The fact that they gave those few advices indicates that they are aware of how boys act or think about girls. Them giving safety advices about boys is already alarming. None said, "Oh, you don't have to worry about boys," which also means that they know girls are not safe with men. Our findings reveal that young men's perceptions of girls are shaped by social norms, media, and personal experiences. While many appreciate girls' strengths and independence, traditional expectations and media influence still play a significant role. By understanding these perspectives, we can foster healthier and more equal interactions between genders.